This quarry was originally started in 1903. Over half of the city was built with this material. It was visible from anywhere in the city. No one liked the scar, they called it. When the slide happened, everyone was worried that this would never be repaired, this could never be reclaimed, that it was going to be an ugly eyesore in the city forever. About 4 years ago, we started this construction.
We helped them get the quarry reopened after the landslides. We designed the mining plan for the rock they were able to remove. There were, 3 to 5 years worth of mining conducted after the landslides. When they went into full closure, we redesigned that closure plan. Early involvement in this property allowed us to, as they were mining those last couple of years, allowed us to put together a plan that really minimized the volumes of dirt that were required to reclaim the site, that really allowed us to mine towards what it could be.
I think anyone in that element can have engineers. The one thing that Stantec brought to our project was Paul Kost had years of experience prior to starting construction. They brought on board some people with experience in construction, project management.
One of the biggest challenges at Pikeview was unstable high walls. One of the high walls was about 60 feet tall, of more than an angle of repose of granite. And that not only poses a stability problem, but a safety problem, and then also a constructability concern. So as we were mining here at Pikeview and going through the reclamation process, we weren't just thinking about the safety of the community that was going to hopefully use this, but also the safety of the operators that were actually working on it.
We moved about 3.5 million cubic yards of dirt. We took dirt from over there, moved it behind us to buttress the landslide, create a stable slope, and we planted grass and about 31,000 trees and shrubs. I always say that reclamation is turning your slope green, because if your water management isn't correct, you have erosion, the slope doesn't turn green. If your soil's not correct, it doesn't grow and your slope does not turn green.
The slopes being green and revegetation being there is not just a sign of revegetation success, but it's also a sign of geotechnical success, because if your slopes weren't stable, you'd have erosion, you'd have things falling all over the place, and so grass wouldn't be able to stabilize.
All these pieces need to come together in order for the slope to turn green. So it may look simple, and we're just growing grass, but it really is many, many, many disciplines, engineering, biology, soil sciences, all coming together to create this green slope.
We see not only revegetation stabilize, but also, if you can kind of hear, there's birds chirping. We just heard, the bighorn sheep. If they feel that the environment is safe, they're gonna return.
There's no requirement for wildlife to actually come here, but since we are using native grasses, native shrubs, and there is native areas around here, we've already seen the fauna come in. We saw raptors flying around. We've seen several flocks of songbirds. Walking on the slopes, we saw ladybugs, we've seen some little spiders, and so the insects are coming in. And you only get that if things are going well.
We have this really complex geotechnical problem, and the goal was to turn it into a sustainable solution, and I can stand here today saying I think we did that.
This project will absolutely influence future reclamation projects. We had to go above and beyond what the requirements were because we're so visible to the city of Colorado Springs and because of the negative history. We wanted to turn it into something that was truly positive for the city.
I'm from Colorado Springs, and so it's really cool to be a part of reclaiming the city and being a part of giving back to the community.
It's been a part of my life for 25 years, and it's bittersweet. The challenges have been extraordinary. As you look at the slopes, they weren't this green 2 months ago. I think this is a new high weather mark for reclamation.